it's me, Jay Evans, the voice of the people, with an important question. Did y'all see this week's episode of Love After
No,
Lockup?
I remember.
Wait, let's get into this.
Why would you do that?
Now, we TV wrong for sure that. They wrong and they low down to the ground for that, baby. Look, it's been a while since I reviewed Love After Lockup. People been hitting me up saying, why don't you review this show anymore? And I had to think, damn, why don't I review it? Oh, that's because the last couple of seasons weren't hitting on nothing. They were like unseasoned chicken. But this time, baby, they done brought it with these couples, Monique and Derek. Oh my God, Justine and Michael. Look, it's time for me to do my review and recap. Let's roll into it, baby, like a new set of car tires. Let's get it. Disclaimer. All topics in this video are alleged and allegedly, and they are strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Hey, Evans, I do watch you. When you've been doing your posts about me, great job.
Listen, y'all. So Monique and Derek giving me my whole life off of this show. Now, for the past couple of weeks, Monique has been having issues with Derek's sisters and brothers. They have not been feeling her. Now, he told her, okay, I'm going to let you meet my dad and my big mama, his grandma. That's who he's going to be staying with, his grandma. Now, he took Monique over there. They had a good vibe. I love the grandma. She was real. She was honest. The dad, we need to take up a love offering to help him. You know, stuff might have happened. You might be missing a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 10, 25, 35 piece. I don't know if Medicaid or Medicare might cover, you know, we need to help them if we can. Take up a love offering. But anyway, what I did like is they were supportive. Now, Monique snuck in Derek's room trying to put up that camera. Now, Monique, you know, if his grandma would have came in there, baby, she would have roasted you. Now, she was supporting you, but you don't do that in a grandma house. Sis, what was you thinking? Now, he told her, because he caught her, Derek caught her, he was like, we can't keep doing this. He was like, you can't keep treating me like this. He don't want to feel like he's still in jail. Now, one thing I will say, WeTV did not edit it out when he tried to open up that champagne and he popped you with that corkscrew. Now, that was funny as hell. But, Derek did say, you know, she's going to go back home in temptation. So, Derek, you was making us think you was going to do right. So, are you going to do right by our sis Monique or not? Now, I do like them on the show. They bring it. They funny as hell. When they was in that low-speed chase, because it wasn't a high-speed chase, because we didn't see nobody else, they brought it. Monique has been beefing really with the sisters. The brother said slick stuff, but then, you know, Derek has another sister that's like Bruce Caitlyn Jenner. I don't know, you know, she's had the full transitions on that, but I will say this, because I'm part of the LBGTQ. I'm not going to say all the letters. I'm just going to say plus, because them too many damn letters. Y'all go over more letters now than the episode of Sesame Street. Stop it. The sister that's always coming for Monique, you need to stop, because if she called you Boy George or she said, well, you still got your Adam's apple, you wouldn't like that. So, you know, let's just be a little bit kinder, sis, because you always trying to come for Monique. And why was you dressed half naked when you went to the gravesite to visit your mom? What? Oh, let's go on. Child. Be sure to follow me on social media. Click in this video description. The links are there. Or go to the About tab on my channel. Click the link buttons. They'll take you there as well. On Instagram and TikTok, I'm J.Evans_official. On Facebook, I'm Jay Evans, the blogger. And on Twitter, I'm J_Evans official. And if you need to contact me, send me an email, j.evans_official@yahoo.com, or DM me on Instagram. Come on, Monica, take us out with them white shoes you got from the hair store, sis. You better do it. That's right. So y'all be sure to follow me on social media. Now we gonna walk into these with Monica White Shoes and walk right on out because I don't want to spend too much time on them. Ashley and Travis. Ashley, every episode, apple pie. I don't know if we need to call Ayanna Vincent, if we need to call Dr. Phil. Every episode you are crying. Like, what is wrong with you? You do not need to be in a relationship. You don't need to be drinking. And why was y'all going to get drinks and y'all was just saying y'all was broke as a joke? But now y'all going to get drinks and you getting liquored up crying? Look, now y'all gonna stay with his mama. The same mama where y'all couldn't afford to buy a candle. He really wanted to buy the candle and he was going off on you. Apple Pie Ashley, get away from Travis because Travis is not stable. You not stable. Go get yourself together and don't think about a relationship. Just work on whatever it is. Because, baby, you cry so much. I swear to God, if they want to bring back TLC, they don't want to replace Left Eye. Sis, the rivers and the lakes that you used to, that's what they were saying in Waterfalls on the course part. Stick to the rivers and lakes you used to. Baby, you can cry enough to bring Left Eye and TLC back, baby, okay? You can bring back a hologram of Left Eye with all them crocodile tears you be crying. I'm tired of you crying every episode, Ashley. Get away from Travis. Don't move in with the mama. You're asking for trouble, sis. And stop crying. Damn. Now let's get into Aries and Cameron. Let me say this. Every episode, how Ashley is always crying, every episode, Cameron looks dirty to me. I don't know if he needs to take a bath, if he needs a tetanus shot, if he needs a little bleach in his bath water, but he looks dirty to me. Now he's getting drunk and liquored up again. That's why you went back to jail. Aries was like she wasn't feeling good, and his sisters and them talking about something. We gonna call her. Y'all out of pocket, out of line, and he jumping on the table, acting a bunny hop, jackrabbit fool, baby. And it ain't even Easter yet, okay? But you acting a fool. Now he even said he was in jail still doing stuff and smoking and snorting or whatever he was doing in jail, illegal stuff. So that's why you ain't really rehabilitated. So now you out, and then he come back to the room drunk talking about, well, we can get a divorce. Eric says he only married you because he wants to go to Florida. He's not in love with you. That's why he rushed to marry you. I see this as a disaster waiting to happen. That's all I got to say. And he just look dirty to me. Why does he look dirty to me? Maybe it's just me. Let's go on. This situation, Skyler and Nathan, we already know, baby. It's a red flag building. It ain't even a red flag. It's a whole building. Sis, your mama took you to the graveyard. She was like, I'm not going to visit you while you here because this is where you going to end up. I agree with the mama. Skyler, I don't know what you looking for, but Nathan is not it. He's unstable. He's a weirdo. He's crazy. The house look nasty and dirty. It just gives me something is not right. He's insecure. He's unstable. You need to run. Like Forrest Gump, run, Forrest. You need to run for it, sis. Now, I don't know what it is that she's looking for love or she's trying to make it work. Sometimes I think in our lives when you're young, you do stupid stuff and you look back and say, damn, I was a fool. This might be her moment, but you need to go. Something is off. He looks creepy. He looks like a jerk. Y'all know how some people say he's a jerk. He looks like a jerk, and I don't even say that. Run, sis. Justine and Michael. It's so much wrong with these two. Now, some people like them on this show. I think Justine is overbearing. And I think Michael, the thing he's talking about, I want to be a rapper and it's a studio and I got a sneaker line. Baby, all you got is pipe dreams. First off, Justine, you shouldn't have quit your damn job. You never, and a lot of people say this, well, I'm married, my husband is going to provide, or some men even don't work and a wife provides. You never, I don't care who you are, if you married or in a relationship, if you straight, if you gay, whatever you want to identify as. Never rely on a person solely as your source of income, as your everything. That takes away your sense of independence. You become dependent on the other person and anything can happen. It's great falling in love, but when somebody fall out of love with you, they become a whole different person. And quitting your job is like, come on. What where did this car come from that he got you? Where did the money come from? Even though she had it checked out. A lot of people think, the streets think you got some leftover drug money or you doing something, but we not expecting you to be no big time rapper or even make it like that. And hello, what about the medical insurance for this baby? I agree with Justine's mama. She told her the truth. And then he got upset talking about you told your mama and I paid rent for 1 month. Her mama has been there for a lifetime, sir. You talking about you pay rent for 1 month? Try helping her with her 3 kids and you got her pregnant with a 4th kid. We don't know if you're going to be around. Justine, stop being a bunny hop jackrabbit fool. But she pregnant with this baby. Michael is just a good talker because if he was about the business, he wouldn't even be upset about her mama knowing. So that's a red flag right there. It's something about them together that just rubs me wrong. And them matching outfits, y'all are too damn grown for that, baby. We are not back in 1984 at the sock hop and pulling up, going ice skating. Get it together. Now, Gabby and Chris slash Flavor Flav, because he reminded me of Flavor Flav. That's just my own personal opinion. They're not on there. I just want to touch on that because I hadn't been reviewing the show. Unfortunately, the incident happened with him putting his hands on her. Now, the streets are saying, like his family is saying it's something totally different. Another thing, people were like divided. Some people felt bad for her. Some people like, you spent all his money. Some people was like, Chris, why did you even send this girl the money? Y'all wasn't even married. And then on the way home, Gabby, why did you let him do you in the bathroom, sis? Like, it was too much going on. She was popping off, talking crazy to him. I don't condone anybody putting their hands on anybody. I don't care who you are. So we don't really know his side of the story, but what I will say is they were very toxic together. Gabby and Chris Flavor Flav, y'all, we knew that was gonna be a disaster, baby. We knew it. Listen, so this Felon Friday, because that's what they hashtag hit the WeTV page, hashtag it Felon Friday, delivered. Now, you might be wondering, Jay Evans, why are we seeing this picture of Prince? Is this Prince? Yes, it is, baby, and he was arrested in Jackson, Mississippi. So let me give y'all a little story. Now, I always saw this picture, but I didn't know the backstory to it, so I had to look it up. You know, I like to dig and investigate. Now, Prince got arrested in Jackson in 1980. Y'all see it on the sign. This was March 29th, 1980. He was opening up for Rick James, and Prince and his keyboardist decided to steal like a bullhorn, and they were on a plane, and a passenger, a lady, overheard them. Allegedly, this is allegedly now, let me say that. She heard them and she snitched on them. So Prince told the keyboardist that was with him, like, well, put it in your bag, because he didn't have a bag. But since it was Prince's idea, allegedly, he was like, okay, I'm involved too. So they went to jail. So this was just a little felon knowledge. Now, we know Prince, baby. He is talented. He is like, he was amazing. I'm still saying is like he's still here. Y'all, we ain't even got that many legends left, and that's sad. But you know what? We just got to keep on moving on, like Gladys Knight and the Pimp say. Now, I'm about to wrap this video up. If you want to hear from some legendary singers, then sit back and get caught up on a clip from my Divas of Music segment where I interview famous divas. Is coming back. Me doing interviews is coming back. I'm ramping it up. And then once you see that, if you want to see something where you hear people in their own words, you hear people tell their truth, sit back and get caught up on my docu-series, Darius Cooks, Smooth Criminal. Now, y'all been hearing different people say they've experienced things with him, from dining with Darius to ordering merchandise to just things going wrong. Well, I did a complete docu-series that is 9 episodes. The link will be in the description, as well as the links to my Divas of Music interviews. Click in that descriptions. Be sure to subscribe to me if you're not subscribed. Like, share, comment. If you liked it, if you didn't, whatever, say what you want to say. And follow me on social media, because I'm finna ramp it on up. So we've talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk.
3, 2, 1.
What are you waiting for? Go to that playlist and get caught up on my Divas of Music interview segment. Take a look at the legendary divas I've interviewed.
Want to learn how to dance, anything, and you need somebody to be patient with you. This is who you call.
Who would you want to play you in a biopic of your life story?
Oh my God. I've never been asked this question. Oh my God.
We're not that type of group that was put together. Okay, we put ourselves together. So therefore, that puts a different kind of seal on your relationship. Or
New Edition's manager, Brooke Payne, as well. So we talk about that in the book, like what happened with our journey with Brooke Payne.
You know, it was right. It was the right, you know, our approach to it was correct. But with Get Out, the content was my girlfriend needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. My auntie needed to hear that. You know, Shanika down the street needed to hear like that. That's when I was like, because every time I sang it, it was like,
thank you.
You know that organ is Donny Hathaway.
No, my gosh.
That's
what?
Donny Hathaway. Yup. Because, you know, he was on Atlantic with Aretha and he played on a lot of her stuff.
Oh my
That's Donny
gosh.
Hathaway. That's Donny.
You are genius with your history here, Jay. You're giving me life right now today. I love this. Thank you so.
Go subscribe. Go get caught up on those videos, and more interviews are coming. Every criminal thinks they are smooth, but they eventually slip. You don't want to miss this groundbreaking documentary. It's time to shed some light on the dark. Do you think if they would have inspected and gave him a score for that bakery, what do you think the score would have been?
-0.
Lord.
It would have been a cold day in hell. It would have been a cold day, and hell is hot.
When I say the name Darius Cooks, what's the first word that comes to your mind?
Grifter.
Scammer. Just scammer.
Demon.
Demon.
What people need to understand is it's so many people that are speaking so badly about him. So if every one of us has had a negative experience with him, down to the bakers and his employees, then that should tell you what kind of person he is. And then a lot of people are only talking about this one experience, but it's like they're not talking about grits and gravy, how that got shut down by the state of Georgia. They're not talking about his cupcake business that got shut down. They're not talking about the credit repair service that he had and that got shut down. Like everything that's attached to this man's name gets shut down and closed.
Let us get up. Let us speak up. Oh, so we can be heard. Oh, so we can be heard.
The perfect word for it. I always call it that.
You refer to Cooks as it.
Oh yes, it's a it. It's not. I don't see it as a human. I do not see it as a human. I do not. It takes pleasure. Watch. I would like people to go back and look at any of its videos and see the pleasure it takes when it is causing harm or hurt to other people. It smiles. It laughs. It is enjoying it. Why? Because it feeds off of your pain. This is not a human. It is not.
Since you said, like, because you don't refer to him by name, but it reminds me of the Stephen King movie, It, with the...
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what that is. It. We'll never call that name
women. Do you think he's putting black women against each other because it's like, I'm on this side, you're on this side? Like, do you think that's true?
I think it's more of, when I think about it, I think it's more of them wanting to be against us, because we don't care if they support Darius. You want to support him, that's fine. That is your right to do so. But you also have to keep in mind, if they stop supporting him, he wouldn't be able to do what he does. So I don't feel like I think they have a beef with us.
What would you say to them if they say, Alicia, you just hating on him, or you're just trying to bring this black man down?
First, absolutely untrue. Just because I support everybody. I was one of his customers before, and I went back, and I actually went back to his restaurant twice, and I even purchased some of his items, and I just didn't receive them. So for people to say that, and I've had to explain this to people on Facebook, and they were like, well, he didn't do anything to you. Like, what did he do to you? I think you're lying. And not that I have to explain anything to anybody, but I went ahead and was like, this is what happened. They were like, oh, well, that's legitimate. What do you mean? There's a lot of legitimate reasons that he's doing what he's doing to different people. It's not going to all be the same. That's just how it works. So it's not a hate. It's just be a businessman. That's it.